Welcome to Jenks. This is an athletic program that has produced 185 state championships, more than Broken Arrow, Owasso, and Union combined. Trojan football has won more state championships than any school over the last 30 years and is quickly becoming one of the top 50 winningest programs in the country. A football tradition that has produced 4 Hall of Fame coaches and 145 All-State players, the most in state history. What do you say we get this party started?
Trojans for life!
Welcome visitors to Allan Trimble Stadium. This is Jenks Trojan football.
Welcome to another edition, a happy edition of the Jenks Trojan TV show. Don King along with Adam Gaylor, the head coach in his first year. The first time that both schools have had first-year coaches go up against each other in the backyard bowl, and you were victorious. Congratulations on the win Friday.
Thank you, Don. Yeah, it was an exciting game. Antonio's a great coach, and obviously Union's a great program, and so fortunate to win and happy that our kids came out and played well.
Yeah, they did come out and play well, and they seemed very prepared. That's one of the things that is impressive about this team. With all the new coaches you've had coming in, you guys really seem to be pretty seamless here in the early going.
Yeah, Tyler Chronister, offensive coordinator, has done a great job. A lot of turnover on the offensive side of the ball, and he's done a great job building chemistry, not just with the kids, but amongst the staff, and the new staff's come in and done a great job with our kids.
Yeah. I know one of the things you guys wanted to do was come out fast because Union stumbled out of the blocks here at now 0-3. You guys 2-0 with the momentum after the Owasso game was to take it to them early, and you guys seem to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of one of our credos, I guess, is attack. From the jump, start fast, and that's kind of been a big thing, not just offensively but defensively as well. And so it was good to see all 3 phases start fast.
Yeah, they did indeed. The Trojans were victorious. So we'll take a look at those impressive first half highlights coming up.
Make every occasion unforgettable with Waldo's Chicken and Beer. From corporate lunches to special events, enjoy our irresistible dishes, including breakfast. Waldo's full-service catering has you covered. We'll handle the food so you can focus on what matters. Waldo's Chicken and Beer, catering made easy.
Hey Trojans, get the only card that donates to Jenks Public Schools every time you use it. TTCU Federal Credit Union has donated more than $160,000 so far. Support the Trojans with your card today.
When you've got to spend some time away, there's no better place for your best friend to stay than Woodland West Pet Resort. With 17,000 square feet of fun, you can both take a no-guilt vacation. Relax, both of you. Pick up a new skill. Chow down on some well-deserved vacation food. Make new friends. Have a spa day. And finally, come home to your best friend. Woodland West Pet Resort. Sit, stay, and play. Located next to Woodland West Animal Hospital off Highway 75 in the Jenks exit.
Red Rock Canyon Grill, where flavor steals the show.
We get set for the first half highlights as the Trojans, a big crowd. Home crowd was great the other night, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Great atmosphere for the backyard bowl, and so I think that's probably the most packed I've seen it since the 23 Bixby game.
Yeah, exactly. Landon Corwin. Goodness, Landon Kazar with a nice pass here to get things going.
Not a bad name to be called there, you
true.
know. Nice pick up there by Cato on the first play and get a penalty tacked on. Good tough run there by KD on the counter play.
Wearing a different number.
Yeah, honored his dad. Thought it was a great idea to come out and wear 21 in his dad's honor on the 25th anniversary, and the run he breaks the record on here in just a minute.
Caleb Dillard having a great start to the season. You see all touchdowns brought to you by Tulsa ER and Hospital.
Again, another shot play dialed up there by Coach Chronister. He's done a great job of sequencing his plays and setting plays up.
How many plays do you set up before the game? How many do you script?
Man, you know, he's got series of plays, so there's probably, I don't know, 5 to 6 formations with motions and things that look the same, that you have different plays off of.
3 and out here, so you get the ball right back.
Good start. Good tough run there by KD on the inside zone play.
See number 50 there, starting at guard, Malik Craig. Nice to have him back.
Absolutely, returning starter, and he'd been dinged up in the preseason, so nice to have him back.
This run here, we'll see that KD is just a yard behind, so his next run will pass his dad for 8th on the all-time Jenks list.
Nice comeback throw there by Landon. Unfortunate here. This is one of the balls Landon probably like to have back. If he leads Caleb, it's probably a touchdown. Underthrows him a little bit, and Union comes back and makes a nice play, punching the ball out. Here they take a shot on the next play, and our guest today, Ace Gilliam, with the big pick 6 there. Long to see him get the ball a little bit tighter there at the end, but nice return there by Ace.
He had 11 tackles in the previous game. He's playing well here to start the season.
Yes, playing really well. Senior leader, doing a really good job anchoring the secondary.
So missed the extra point. It's 13-0.
Here we don't communicate on the coverage, and they throw the swing to the back. The linebackers got to push out with that. Good play by them. We've got to execute better. Clark Carricker with big interception. He's a middle third player. He reads the quarterback and comes out of the middle of the field and makes a nice pick there. Clark's playing really well in the first 3 games.
It's number 12 in honor of his dad, Brent Carricker, who was a quarterback here in the early 90s.
I'm glad Coach Johnson, our running backs coach, did this drill with KD where he spins out of a tackle and hurdles a couple guys and runs into the end zone there.
Extra point makes it 20-0.
Yeah, we're trying to directionally kick the ball, and it goes too far inside, close to the hash, and that's the guy we didn't want to kick it to. Stone Turner, he's a really good player. Fortunate that they had a penalty there.
Stone grew up in Jenks and then ended up in Bixby and now Union.
Good tackle there by number 12 again. Clark playing excellent football early on. Can't really see it there from that shot, but Luke McAnally absolutely dominates the guard there on that play. Luke played outstanding Friday night.
Wearing number 8 in honor of his brother, and of course he's the starting nose tackle.
There's our 3rd interception there by Zion Castleberry. Tucked the ball away, but nice play there by Zion, reading the quarterback on the backside. Outside zone there by KD. Here we've got a boot call. They cover it pretty well. Like to see Landon probably throw the ball away there. 4th down, and we throw a double move to Braxton Daniel there, and he does a great job getting his feet in bounds. I don't know if we have the shot here, but he gets both feet down in bounds, and just a heck of a play. There you go on 4th and extra long, I believe.
Nice play, a nice job by the Trojan TV crew.
A lot of maroon jerseys there around the ball. Did a really good job early on stopping the run. Big 4th down stop there by Devin Whalen. Nice fit, and we give the ball back to the offense. Good field position. Here a little trick play coming off the sudden change there. Like to see Landon stay in bounds and give himself a chance to score. Nice downhill run here on counter again by KD. He's done a really good job of running between the tackles, being a physical runner. We know how fast he is, but he's a big guy too, explosive guy. So staying in between the tackles, he's kind of been a priority for us.
35-yarder makes it 34-0.
Throw the bubble screen here to Malachi. Great block on the edge there by Braxton Daniel.
Always coaching him up.
Yeah, we fielded a punt and he didn't hand it to the official, so I want to make sure that he knew until we got to pick the ball up and hand it to the official on a down punt. Missed tackle there. Got to take a better angle. Good run by their running backs. I think it was 26 and 0, both really good players. Nice tackle there by Pierce Brand. Here they run they run zone read, and we don't fit it up properly. Our safety and our linebacker are out of position, so we've got to do a better job understanding how to fit that play.
Mentioned zero, that's Tavion Pari Spada. Number 8 is Stone Turner, and then the quarterback Muirman, transfer from Collinsville. It seemed like they kind of settled on him, and he might be their quarterback. They kind of juggled between two.
Yeah, he kind of gives you a little bit of a quarterback run game and throws it well. So I think they got a little bit of momentum, going offensively in the second half. So yeah, we're trying to be aggressive here at the end of the half and get an interception thrown, but again, we're going to err on the side of being aggressive, so we can live with it. Good pressure here at the end of the half. They're trying to throw it up, and I believe it's Rhett Pangburn, aka Swimmer, on the sack there.
So the Trojans are up an impressive 34-0 at halftime. When we come back, we'll take a look at the second half highlights.
Come with us to the new Meteora location on 61st and Yale. If you haven't been to Meteora before, you are missing out. From the large portions to the great prices, this is really one of the best places to eat in Tulsa. Not to mention the incredible service you receive from each team member. So get to Meteora on 61st and Yale as soon as you can, and don't forget to try the churros.
Make every occasion unforgettable with Waldo's Chicken and Beer. From corporate lunches to special events, enjoy our irresistible dishes, including breakfast. Waldo's full-service catering has you covered. We'll handle the food so you can focus on what matters. Waldo's Chicken and Beer, catering made easy.
Our pets are more than just pets. They're our people, our family. And when they get sick, we want them to be cared for like family. At Woodland West, pet care is personal. We care for your animals the same way we care for our own. As the most comprehensive facility in the Tulsa area for everything from diagnostics to treatment, you can trust that our team of compassionate veterinary experts are delivering the care your animal deserves. Your pet is always there for you. Let us be there to keep them in good health. Woodland West Animal Hospital.
Hey Trojans, get the only card that donates to Jenks Public Schools every time you use it. TTCU Federal Credit Union has donated more than $160,000 so far. Support the Trojans with your card today.
Jenks head coach Adam Gaylor has been a part of 4 state title appearances as defensive coordinator. Just around the corner from Allan Trimble Stadium, there's another Jenks success story that has over 20 years of experience, and that's A+ Roofing Solutions. Let David and Christy Watson and A+ show you why they are considered a championship team. You may not be aware of recent storms damaging your roof, so call A+ and let their family take care of your family. Call A+ Roofing Solutions at 918-GET-ROOF.
So the Trojans are up 34-0 at halftime. What was your message to the team coming in?
Keep the foot on the gas.
Yeah.
We played really good football for a half. Can we do it for 4 quarters? That was one of the issues we had in the first games, not starting fast in the second half. So that was a priority, and yet again it bit us in the second half. We didn't start very fast. So again, young team. That's not an excuse though. We've got to do a better job of playing 4 quarters.
They get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah, and they good. They throw a deep ball, good play by their receiver, 50-50 ball. Ace is in position. He's got to do a little bit better job there at the end of the route. They get the ball inside the 10. We kind of bow our necks a little bit and end up holding to a field goal here. Riley Kester almost has the block there.
So they go 50 yards in 8 plays, make it 34-3.
Here we run a zone read bubble there to Caleb Dillard. He gets out in the open field, and as it's been for the first 3 weeks, good things happen when 5 gets the ball.
73-yarder, wow, makes it 41-3.
Yeah, Caleb's had a tremendous, he's a tremendous player. We knew that going in, and he's really stepped his game up on the offensive side. Here we miss a line and misfit it, and they kind of mashed us there a little bit. They got in some 12 personnel in the second half. Again, same thing. We got one guy out of his gap and miss a tackle, and good backs are going to make you pay. And number 0 did that. He's a really good player.
1,000-yard rusher from a year ago.
Here, our nose guard gets knocked down, and so the quarterback's able to step up and get some yards there. Again, same thing. Didn't fit 12 personnel very well. It's something that the defense coordinator, whoever that guy is, got to do a better job of going forward. Again, they just had it up with the quarterback run game and punched that one in.
So it's 41-9 late third quarter.
Good tough run there by KD, running through some arm tackles. Here we throw fast screen on the edge to Braxton, who's a pretty versatile guy. Braxton's, now that he's healthy, has helped our offense tremendously. Same counter play again. KD mashing it in there for some yardage. And great catch here. Ball's a little bit underthrown. Malachi Dillard comes back and makes a tremendous catch there in the middle of the end zone.
So that 26-yard hookup makes it 48-9. Look at this again.
Great awareness. Going down, sliding away from the ball. Just great job. I don't know who that crazy person is there in the middle. So.
She had the super fans riled up, man, Friday night.
It was great, yeah. They did a great job. Super fans are we got the best super fans in student section in 6A, that's for sure. Here we, our safety calls the wrong coverage, and so the corner thinks he's got help inside, and it was a coverage where we didn't have help inside, so we've got to do a better job of communicating there.
Makes it 48-16.
Isaiah Butcher here on the zone read. He's a heck of a runner. Going to be a really good quarterback. So it's fun to see Isaiah get out there and get some reps. Throw the out route there to Jalen Cato. Yeah, here just got to get the ball out a little bit sooner, and really he's trying to throw to Jake Flowers. The guy behind him's the guy that was open, but good play there by their safety, and they made us pay for it. It was 4th and long. Don't like throwing the ball there, but it was one of those situations we weren't going to kick a field goal and didn't want to run it obviously. So threw the ball downfield. We're just hoping we can get him down next time. They throw touchdown against some of our young guys there, which I get. They're trying to get some momentum, some confidence for themselves. So they kept their ones in and went down and scored. And our young guys got to do a better job of finishing that drive off.
But it must have been fun to hoist up that backyard bowl trophy.
Absolutely, it always is. Anytime you can beat Union, that's one of our goals, is to beat Union. They're our rival, and so that's a huge game for us, this community, and so we want to make sure we go out and play well.
Yeah, so the Trojans win it 48-30 to run the record to 3-0, number 2 in the state. And they'll take on number 1 Bixby here in a couple of weeks.
Craving comfort? Waldo's Chicken and Beer has you covered. Sink your teeth into our crispy southern fried or juicy rotisserie chicken. And don't forget our scratch-made sides like mac and cheese plus our original sauces. So grab a beer and get clucking to Waldo's. 71st and Yale, Broken Arrow, and Anahuasa. WaldosChicken.com.
Hey Trojans, get the only card that donates to Jenks Public Schools every time you use it. TTCU Federal Credit Union has donated more than $160,000 so far. Support the Trojans with your card today.
Red Rock Canyon Grill, where flavor steals the show.
Come with us to the new Meteora location on 61st and Yale. If you haven't been to Meteora before, you are missing out. From the large portions to the great prices, this is really one of the best places to eat in Tulsa. Not to mention the incredible service you receive from each team member. So get to Meteora on 61st and Yale as soon as you can, and don't forget to try the churros.
It's a pleasure to visit with number 1 of the Jenks Trojans, Ace Gilliam, and of course Ace with the pick 6 last week that we're certainly going to talk about. First of all, talk about this Jenks program. You entered coming into high school in this program. What do you like about this program?
I like the brotherhood, the family, everything about it. It's brought me to become a better person and a better football player.
Yeah, you knew KD, right, when you guys were growing up?
Yes, sir. We grew up playing football against each other our whole lives, so it was fun getting to finally play together.
Yeah. Talk about the defense, because you guys have played extremely well. You had 11 tackles in the previous game and one of the leading tacklers in the team. Talk about coming up against the run and what that challenge is like.
Defense for us, it's it's a long shot. Our team's young, so getting those players developed in the defensive program, so it's been nice.
Yeah, you guys have done a good job doing that. This defense is pretty young, but playing extremely well. And you had the big pick six.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about that Friday night.
Yes, sir. Felt like a surreal moment. Talked to my dad about it before the game. He said he felt like I was getting a pick six coming into it, so had to get it done.
Yeah, you had one before, right? Did you have one before?
Sophomore year against Edmond Santa Fe, playoff game.
Yeah, right. So Ace Gilliam, one of the leaders in that secondary, and of course you and Zion Castleberry, Lincoln Middlestead. You go to the safeties with Clark Carricker, and Cade Klein has dropped back some. Talk about the brotherhood that you guys have back in the secondary.
It's bonding together, communication, getting there. We all starting to talk, just letting it flow. Like a band.
Yep, yeah. How was the game Friday night? Talk about the win. You guys came out sharp and had to be really a pleasure to beat Union here at home on your senior year.
It felt good beating Union. Had to come out strong. Let them know that it was not going to be a close game at all.
Right. You got a week off now, so you get ready for Bixby. Talk about the Spartans.
Hey, love playing against the Spartans. Can't wait to show them what this new 2025 Trojan team is about.
Do you know any of the guys on their team?
I do know a few.
Yeah?
I know a few.
Yeah. What do you want to do once you get done with high school? I'm sure college is in your sights.
Hopefully I get to go play college football somewhere.
Yeah, oh, you will. Is there any particular major you want to major in yet?
Engineering.
Okay, very good. Ace Gilliam, thank you very much, and continued success. Number one for the Jenks Trojans, starting cornerback. We'll come back and talk about the Bixby Spartans with Coach Gaylor next.
Jenks head coach Adam Gaylor has been a part of 4 state title appearances as defensive coordinator. Just around the corner from Allan Trimble Stadium, there's another Jenks success story that has over 20 years of experience, and that's A+ Roofing Solutions. Let David and Christy Watson and A+ show you why they are considered a championship team. You may not be aware of recent storms damaging your roof, so call A+ and let their family take care of your family. Call A+ Roofing Solutions at 918-GET-ROOF.
Our pets are more than just pets. They're our people, our family. And when they get sick, we want them to be cared for like family. At Woodland West, pet care is personal. We care for your animals the same way we care for our own. As the most comprehensive facility in the Tulsa area for everything from diagnostics to treatment, you can trust that our team of compassionate veterinary experts are delivering the care your animal deserves. Your pet is always there for you. Let us be there to keep them in good health. Woodland West Animal Hospital.
Red Rock Canyon Grill, where flavor steals the show.
Make every occasion unforgettable with Waldo's Chicken and Beer. From corporate lunches to special events, enjoy our irresistible dishes, including breakfast. Waldo's full-service catering has you covered. We'll handle the food so you can focus on what matters. Waldo's Chicken and Beer, catering made easy.
Hey Trojans, get the only card that donates to Jenks Public Schools every time you use it. TTCU Federal Credit Union has donated more than $160,000 so far. Support the Trojans with your card today.
Before we talk about the Bixby Spartans and Lauren Montgomery, let's talk about one of your assistants. We talked about the offense and how good they have been. They're the first 3 games, and Tyler Chronister comes to you originally from Collinsville, but then he was in Texas, right?
Yeah, I was at Walnut Grove High School down in Prosper, Texas. Coach Jones at Collinsville, when we found out Coach Wilkinson was leaving, he reached out to me about Tyler, and I called Tyler that night, had a 20-minute conversation with him, and really piqued my interest, and so we set up an interview the Sunday before Christmas, and we have a 7-hour, I don't know if you call it an
Chalk
interview.
talk
Chalk talk clinic more than anything. And so, I knew at the end of that interview, he was the guy for us.
Yeah, I like you told me one time hey, it's getting dark outside. Should you call your wife and tell her where you are? And she knows where I am.
Yeah. Coach's wife, when coaches get together, those coaches' wives know, what's going on. We'll call in lunch or dinner or whatever. We're going to stay in there and crunch the film and get on the whiteboard.
That's a good point, because Tyler grew up, his dad was a Hall of Fame basketball coach. Your family all in coaching, father-in-law and whatnot. How much does that help you as a coach down the road, you think?
Oh, huge, because you understand the schedule. You understand, whoever your spouse is going to be, they've got to understand the schedule and on all the time that's required of you as a coach. And so me going into it, outside of my mom and my father, my brother was a coach. The biggest influences on me growing up in high school and in college were coaches. And so that's all I wanted to be. Once I figured out I wasn't going to play in the NFL, which was pretty early on. But having that background and having those relationships with coaches and understanding what kind of schedule they have, is huge going forward.
Tyler Cronister's got this team rolling on offense, but a big one against Bixby coming up. Number one in the state, of course, in the job that they have done here the last several years.
Yeah, can't say enough about Coach Montgomery and the job those guys do over there. Coach Snyder, Coach Flowers, their coordinators do an unbelievable job. Their kids play super hard. They do a great job with their schemes and just their program. I think a lot of what Coach Montgomery does is he borrowed a little bit from Coach Trim. He's done an excellent job over there in building that program, and it'll be a tough game. We're looking forward to it.
What do you think the keys will be?
We've got to eliminate big plays, on defense, make them snap it. We've got to make them throw the ball on our terms, not their terms. And then offensively is explosives. We've got to create some explosives. When we've been successful against them in the past, we've had some explosives. Again, when we haven't, it's been tough sledding. We cannot turn the football over. I think is a huge key. When you go back and look at the turnover margin, since I've been here, it's one-sided, and so we've struggled in that area. So we've got to do a much better job against those guys of taking care of the football.
All right. So the Trojans are off on the 19th. We'll face Bixby here at Allan Trimble Stadium on the 26th at 7 o'clock kickoff. Hope to see you there. Coach, congratulations on a 3-0 start, and we'll see him again with the highlights here in a couple of weeks.
Start the season as the Trojans come onto the field in their all maroon uniforms in their home opener for 2025 after a 2-0 start. Gazar on first down. Throws it out in the flat, and a nice move outside to the 30 for a first down. Oh, there's a flag. As well they should be.
You got to watch the ball all the way in.
There's KD's first carry, needs 16. And he blasts down to the 36-yard line. There's 12 of it right there. Brandon going deep on a double move. Great pass. Touchdown Trojans. Just like that. Caleb Dillard, boy, he is having himself a great start to the season. A transfer from Collinsville. First start. Oh, fumble on the football. Stone Turner couldn't get his hands on it, but he covers it. Back at the 34, that'll be so Moorman, more of a passer, over 3,000 yards passing in his career at Collinsville in 2 years, hands it off. And Spate will get the 2 yard with Jenks already leading 7-0. Jenks drops back. Pressure on Moorman to force him out of the pocket. He fires, and it's behind the intended receiver, and the Trojans hold. Off KD, swings it to the 26-yard line, and that run right there gives him the yardage that he needed to break his dad after a 4-yard gain.